At 55 years of age, a lady was on the verge of building something amazing, but we had to solve one thing before she fulfilled her full potential. This lady had just started her own business, 55 years of age. Probably, I think she'd been in business for about 2 years, and she was still working aside her job, a job which she'd had for over 30 years. This lady was a born entrepreneur. You could tell it. She was at home having her own business. She was at home being in control of her income and where she could go and being in control of her own personal success. But at a young age, she got trapped by life. Yeah, family, buying houses, needs stability. Yeah, so she has worked for 35 years before she started to get started in her own business. And I've come across many people like this, and that is absolutely fine. I just want to let you know. Oh, the wind's picking up there. I just want you to let you know that it's never too late to get started. Yeah, never too late. And this lady is a great example. And she had everything which you could ask for in order to grow and build a successful business, apart from one thing. So for the last 30 years, she'd been earning a good wage within her job. And she came to me and she said, I want to replace my wage with my business, with money from my business, from revenue built in my business. And I said, that's fantastic. But if you set that as your ceiling, you're going to hit it, but you're going to come straight back down. You've got to break through that full-time wage ceiling. And this is a ceiling many people who come from work to entrepreneurship suffer. They suffer that I need to earn a full-time wage. And they think when they hit that full-time wage target, they've made it. Ceilings are ceilings. You always come down from a ceiling. So you always have to make that full-time wage ceiling your floor if you want to maintain it. So that's tip number one. And the look on this lady's face when I said this was, she was horrified. And I tried to understand why she had these feelings. That's very important in coaching. I could just say, you need to do it. But if you're a good coach, you try and understand that client. And this lady was full of great business common sense and confidence. And she said, I just don't think I'm good enough to earn more. And that really hit me hard. I'm like, I could see so much potential in this lady, but she did not think she was good enough to earn more because she had built an identity over the last 30 years where she felt like she had a good job. She did have a good job. And that pay was her identity. Her wage for the position she was in was her identity. And she thought she peaked when really she was just at the start. So we went to work on this identity of that she was good enough and she can write her own paycheck. And that's the beauty of being in business. And that's why many people go wrong is the beauty of being self-employed is we write our own paycheck versus the workplace. It also works the other way. Yeah, we can earn less than we can in a full-time job. But if you do things right, yeah, you can bring in far more than a full-time income on your terms. And this lady, she went on to quit her job and she went on to earn 3 times more than a full-time job in the next 12 months. Pretty incredible, really. And the transformation from this lady it was just that one thing. We could have talked about strategies all day and we could have talked about what she needed to do to, bring in more clients or bring in more leads or bring in more customers. But the main thing which was holding about was her identity. Yeah, her identity of her job for 30 odd years and the identity of who she was in that job and the identity of what she earned in that job. And I get many people have this identity struggle. And my advice is, this is your time. This is your time to build something great. And I want you to work on yourself. Go to work, go to self-develop yourself. Give yourself permission to be the best version of yourself and don't cap your income. Yep. Make your full-time job your floor. Yep. And then work on another ceiling and make that your floor because we're all capable of achieving great things no matter what age you are. But the life trap can sometimes hold many people back. And I've seen many talented people get held back because of the live trap. If you are suffering from the identity belief gap, in the pinned comment box below, you'll find a Calendly link where you can arrange a one-to-one consultation with myself and we can have a chat about how we can close that identity gap.